Freedom at last. After 48 hours of pain, or so the incarcerated doctors' union officials said as they narrated their ordeal behind bars.
You know, you are told, as you are being prepared to go to jail, you are told, you know, you need to start preparing your gut. Kunywa maji kidogo kidogo, you know, because pale ndani if you eat big, you may have a problem because there are no facilities.
It started with a brief stay at the Kilimani police station cells before they were transferred to the Langata police station.
Actually, in Langata police station, we slept on the floor. On the floor. And we were given some small piece of ugali and 2 slices of cabbage. After sleeping on the floor for a few hours,
tukaenda industrial area, tukaenda Kamiti maximum prison. Actually, we were transported in an ambulance. I've known that there are many users of an ambulance in this country.
So we were received well at Kamiti. We were given a full loaf of bread and a packet of milk. It reminded me those days in high school, we used to go for an outing. Unapewa maziwa na mkate.
They thought this concentration camp for hardcore criminals was the government's choice of a suitable place to punish and apparently reform male members of the so-called CBA 7.
Tukaambiwa unajua nini? Orders from above. You will not stay in one prison. Tukasema,
and so the distribution began. One to Kembu prison, another to Ruiru, the others to Kamiti Medium, Athi River and Kajiado prisons. The 2 ladies were also separated. One remained at Nairobi's Langata prison while her colleague departed for Machakos.
I arrived at Kajiado around 11 p.m. at night. Na ile mkate nilikuwa nimepakisha from Kamiti na kamaziwa kidogo, nikamalizia pale Kajiado. Oh no!
You people, jail is jail.
Dr. Oluga, the Secretary General of the Doctors' Union, however, escaped the ordinary jail cell on his first night at Kamiti.
I developed some very bad headache, you know. And when I got in there, I went to sleep in the hospital. So I actually spent my Monday in the hospital of Kamiti. It's actually not a hospital, it's a sick bay. It has nothing, you know. The whole night, there was not even a painkiller. Nothing.
Now, they are not made arrangements where I was to sleep. Wakasema they are very sorry. Wakanifungulia mali kwa floor, you know. There was a blanket on the floor. So, and there were other colleagues inmates there. 4 of them. Nikawajoin pale na nikalala. For the whole night, I didn't have sleep. I woke up the following day with all my nostrils blocked. Nilikuwa nimeshikwa na homa kali sana.
Contrary to their fears, their fellow inmates turned out to be very humane.
Those women were very kind, and I'm forever grateful for wherever they are, if they'll ever hear me. Those people treated me like their sister, like their daughter, and I'm forever grateful to them. Yeah?
They woke up and washed my shoes, they washed my socks.
But they had to explain to curious inmates the circumstances under which they landed in prison.
Because everybody that I interacted with told me their crime. Others told me they were peddling drugs, they were caught at the airport. Others told me they were terrorists. Others told me they killed people, they did what. But somebody asked me, what is your crime, Daktari? What is your crime? And all I could say was, I am in here not because of an evil thing I've done, not because I've robbed somebody, but because I'm fighting for the rights of that person who cannot fight for their own rights.
And for the whole day yesterday, as their release orders were being processed, they were seeing patients in their respective prisons. The chairman, however, landed some extra duties.
Inside cleaner.
Sylvia Chebet, Citizen Live at 9.